Hello, Math Rock Stars. Welcome back for another day of Number Corner. As you can see, we have a brand new calendar up because it's not March anymore. It is now April. So, as I said the last time that we met, March, we had a lot of different types of clocks and showed different times. April is going to bring us something a little bit new. So, yesterday, we look at the calendar, we see the blank spot here because that's where March ended. Yesterday was Tuesday, so we go to the next day and feel free to read along with me. Today's date is Wednesday, April the 1st, 2020. Don't worry, I'm not going to try to pull any April Fool's jokes on you guys today. All right, let's just zoom in here so we can get a close look at the card. And I will flip it over for you to take a look. And what do we have on this calendar? Parents, feel free to pause the video so you can talk with your child about what they notice on the card. Here we have a square. Now, some of you I shared a PDF document with, and if you were able to, you could have printed out and cut out the shapes that are going to be on the backs of each of these calendar markers. So here I cut out the exact shape that's on the calendar. We have a square. This month, we're going to be talking about symmetry. I also shared a video with you parents about what symmetry is. That way your child can learn at home. If you have not viewed them, feel free to go on YouTube and just search symmetry first grade, and a lot of different videos and resources will come up that will teach symmetry. Now, if a shape is symmetrical, that means that it can be divided into equal parts. So the easiest way to do it is to have the shape like a piece of paper, and you can fold it to see if it can be divided evenly and equally. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to fold it like this. And parents, if you have this at home, feel free to have your child fold it like mine. Now, as you can see where the fold is, this paper is divided evenly into two equal parts. This we call the line of symmetry. So it's folded into two equal parts. And I can do it again though. I don't have to just fold it that way. I opened it up. Now I can fold it this way. And we actually created another line of symmetry. So if I go to my calendar observation grid for this month, as you can see, I already put the date. We don't have a number 3 in the front anymore because if we count our months, January, February, March, April. April is the 4th month. Last month we wrote a 3 because March was the 3rd month. So I put 4-1. Now for the figure, we have to write down the shape that we see here. So for here, hopefully all of the children answered that it was a square. And now we have to decide if we can actually fold it into equal parts and into how many parts. So I folded it this way, and then I folded it this way. So if you look at the fold lines, it's actually into 4 equal parts. So what I'm going to do is, you see this little check mark here? I am going to copy that check mark, and I'm going to paste it into here because it is in at least 4 parts. And if we really want to put on our smarty pants today, we can say it's actually broken up into fourths. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 1 out of the 4 pieces. So I can write 1/4. And they want to know, is it symmetrical? Well, since we were able to fold it up into equal parts, then yes. I'm going to put in all caps too with excitement. Yes, this shape is symmetrical. Another way that you can do this at home, let me just zoom this out, and you can see the web address here I have in the address bar, apps.mathlearningcenter.org/geoboard. And what you can do is use these rubber bands on this geoboard to make the shape. So as you can see here, instead of the paper shape, I used these virtual rubber bands to make a square. And what I can do now is bring a different colored rubber band here, and I am now going to layer it over here. That way I can show you how it is split into 2 equal parts. And you could even count the pegs that are down here to compare them to make sure that they are exactly the same. So there's 1, 2, 3 pegs going across on this side, and there's 1, 2, 3 little pegs going across the bottom of this side. And we can count the ones going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pegs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pegs. Let me just show you. If I move it over here, then you'll be able to see that the fold is not in the right spot, and that is not symmetrical right there the way I made it, because if you count the pegs at the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, this one has 4 pegs going across, but this one only has 1, 2. So that's another way that you can do this at home with your child. And I can even get another colored rubber band, because remember, I folded this in different ways to show fourths. So let me take a green rubber band, and I am going to fold it this other way here. And now we can more clearly see the fourths, and you can count the pegs again. 1, 2, 3 pegs on this side, and you can count them down here to make sure it's even. 1, 2, 3 pegs. And if you go across the bottom, 1, 2, 3 pegs. 1, 2, 3 pegs. So you can tell they're all even, and it's cut up into fourths. So the whole month we're going to be talking about symmetry, and feel free to, if you do have these papers that I gave you, save them, because as we go through the month, you can put them all in a pile for your child and then have them sort them. What is symmetrical? What is not symmetrical? So it's a little activity you can do with your child at home. Okay, let's look at our days in school. This we've been doing every single day, so this should come easy to us. This chart is filled in, so we point to it and say 100 to count our days in school. And I'm on the wrong sheet here. I apologize. All right, so now we started a second one, and we count these columns by 10 because there are 10 in each column. But we keep counting up from 100 from that last chart. 110, 120, 130. And now I'm going to put another X, starting another column. So 130 plus one more equals 131. Now I'm going to go to that next sheet, and I'm going to change the color to green because I like to use all different colors for the different things I have on here so you can see it a little easier. I am going to put 1 there. So we have one big group of 100. That number 1 represents one group of 100. Then we have some 10 rods here. There are 1, 2, 3 10 rods. So that the 3 represents the 10 rods. And now, though, we don't have 0 ones left over. So I need to erase that 0. And I have to change it now to a 1. So we can count all these. We can point to this group and say 100. Then we count these by tens. 110, 120, 130, plus one more is 131. All right, now we have something else new. I had to do an online order because I'm not really leaving the house and going into any stores. So I bought some popsicle sticks, and we also have some popsicle sticks here. I bought the wrong size. I have like these huge jumbo sized ones. So if anybody is in need of some, just let me know. I have a box of 300 of these. Maybe I can do some art projects when I'm all done with this month's calendar. All right, so we have a new game. Instead of money, we are now going to be collecting popsicle sticks. And then we're going to organize them into groups of 10, bundles of 10, we call them. And it helps us to practice counting by tens. So let me zoom in on our spinner. And let's see here. We have numbers 5, 3, and 4 going around the whole spinner. So let's give this a spin. It landed on 5. So what I'm going to do is take out 5 of these jumbo popsicle sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let me zoom out. And what I can do is take some of these popsicle sticks and put them on our chart here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And my fifth one, I'm going to actually put it as if I was doing tally marks. So I'm going to rotate this. Boys and girls, if you remember doing tallies in class, that fifth one goes across. So we have here a group of 5. Notice I didn't take this bundle here. This bundle right here, that represents a group of 10, but I don't want to use that yet because I spun a 5. So far we have 5 popsicle sticks. At the end of the week, we're going to add them all up and we're going to record how many popsicle sticks we have in all. All right, boys and girls, I hope you had fun with our number corner today. We'll be doing this throughout the month of April, and keep practicing symmetry. Check out those videos. If you go on YouTube and search first grade symmetry, a lot of different videos will come up. And also check out that Geo board that I showed you. You can practice creating shapes and playing around with the rubber bands to see if they are symmetrical. Okay, have a wonderful day, rock stars, and I will see you tomorrow. Rock on. Bye.